this is the LG Optimus 7. This is one of the first few Windows Phone 7 devices that's on sale in Singapore and around the world. And we're not going to be focusing too much on Windows Phone 7. If you want to find out more about that, you can just go check out our Windows Phone 7 video that will be coming up soon. But we're going to be focusing on how this phone differentiates itself from the other competitors. And this is actually notable because Windows Phones, Microsoft actually, tries to restrict the manufacturers in terms of how much they customize. So as a result, manufacturers got to be a little bit more creative or customize in different ways, and we'll just be showing you how they've actually done that. So hardware first. This is actually a 3.8-inch display, and the resolution is quite standard among all Windows Phone 7 devices. It's 480 pixels by 800 pixels, and it's a standard LCD. You can see it's not too bad in terms of the color. Alright, on the top here you got the 3.5mm headphone jack, and you got a power switch. Now in Windows Phone 7 you can't actually hit the home button or the start button to turn on the screen, so we find that this button is a little bit small when it comes to locking and unlocking the phone. So that's one thing to take note of. On the right side you got a micro USB port, and it's dependent on this little flap. So again, this little flap can break. It's another thing that we're not too fond of as far as the design is concerned. It's got a little very nice rubbery kind of feel all around it on the sides, and which is kind of very nice to hold. You got the camera shutter button. This is the 2-layer camera shutter button, and you have the standard Windows Phone 7 buttons. It's a very classic design in the sense that this is the physical buttons and things like that. They're not some kind of touch capacitive or anything, which is good because you can feel the buttons really well. Okay, nothing at the bottom. You got the microphone here. On the left side you got the volume control, and then on the back you have a very nice metal casing, right, and a 5.0 megapixel camera with an LED flash autofocus, and it is capable of recording video at 720p, and no micro SD slots. And so that's it. That's what the hardware is. Let's talk about the software, because I think this is the one that will be more interesting. So let's unlock the device. Now, in terms of software, they've added only a few things, but a few pretty significant ones. They've got this application called Scan Search. This is basically an augmented reality search kind of thing. So you turn it on, it will turn on the camera, and it will show you, what is actually around you, show you where's the next MRT station, the shopping malls, and things like that. Panorama Shot is pretty much that. It's an application that allows you to take panorama photos, and actually does a pretty good job at that. Okay, let's take a look at some other applications. They've got this application that's kind of cool called the Photo Stylist. And what that actually does is that it allows you to, really stylize your photos. So, for example, let me just pick one nice picture to stylize. Right, maybe something like this. Okay. And so you can do a lot of interesting things. For example, you can, eliminate colors. In this case, only red is going to appear. You can go and do like a beauty. Okay, here's a favorite, right? Lomo. Okay, and it does actually a very good job at that, and considering that you can actually get it for free if you have this phone, it's actually a quite good deal. So you can do a lot of really cool effects, and really it does a pretty good job at doing all these effects. It's quite comparable to, say, some of those iPhone photo styling applications that you find out there. You can customize the vignetting and the amount of the Lomo-ness, I guess, right? So this is a very cool application. And then they have Play 2, and what Play 2 does is that it actually allows you to broadcast the media that's inside the phone via DLNA. So if you're within the same network, you can actually send your content over to an Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3, for example. And that is actually pretty much all there is in terms of the custom applications. Of course, let's take a look at the marketplace, because every manufacturer actually has their own app store. So this is the LG one, and then so these are the applications I mentioned earlier. And you can get these applications if you get this particular phone. And that is pretty much it as far as the Optimus 7 is concerned. So in terms of the specifications, it's actually 1 GHz, just like any other Windows Phone 7 device on the market today. and it's got internal storage of 16 gigabytes, so it's one of the few that does it. The only other one that we know of right now is the HTC HD7. Alright, we're not sure whether Samsung's device is actually also 16 gigabytes, but yeah, it's kind of significant, 16 gigabytes. And oh yes, I gotta show you the camera applications because they did a little bit of customization on that area as well. And so you can take a look right here. You go to the settings. These are LG's custom settings. They got intelligent shots, beauty shot, panorama, and then of course you got all the different resolutions and you know, anti-shake. So these are some of the custom things that LG has introduced into their camera application. So that's it. This is the LG Optimus 7. Alright, and if you want to check out more videos, there's lots of Windows Phone 7 videos going to be coming up. In fact, there have been quite a few we've added already. So, you know, if you want to check them out, www.tech65.org is the website that you want to visit. And youtube.com/65bits, that is our YouTube channel. Subscribe to us for more videos and cool stuff. I'm Daniel, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.